The premiere of Fox Fairy Matchmaker received negative reviews. Yang Mi's acting skills are sluggish and she looks old, while Gong Jun's teeth are too big to show off. In the star-studded entertainment industry, the fairy tale masterpiece Fox Demon Little Matchmaker Moon Red, co-starring the popular actress Yang Mi and the talented young boy Gong Jun, was unveiled on the evening of the 23rd. That night, the drama triggered an unprecedented craze on the iQIYI platform, with the popularity value soaring to an astonishing 7,225, breaking the platform's highest popularity record on the first day in 2024. It can be seen that as a top traffic idol, Yang Mi's starring dramas undoubtedly have strong appeal, and her fan base has shown amazing cohesion and support. However, contrary to its high popularity, the show's reputation is quite bleak. It is no exaggeration to say that there are a lot of bad reviews. On the night of the premiere of Fox Fairy Matchmaker, it occupied many spots on the hot search list. However, these topics all pointed to the various shortcomings of the show. Audiences complained that filters were used excessively, the skin smoothing effect was too exaggerated, and the plot seemed bland, and it was even dubbed a children's drama. And Yang Mi's dubbing was even ordered to be performed, which triggered widespread discussion. Although I tried my best to watch the first 2 episodes of the show, it was really hard for me to watch the next 2 episodes. This drama does have many shortcomings. It is expected that after the popularity of the first broadcast has passed, due to the quality of the series and the unsatisfactory performance of the male and female protagonists, its popularity and reputation may both decline in the later period. 01 Yang Mi's acting skills have become rigid and regressed, and she is obviously old. Gong Jun has no youthful look, and his big teeth are embarrassing. When it comes to Yang Mi, she can be said to be a shining representative of child stars. She embarked on the road of acting in the screen as early as when she was only 4 years old. What is even more worth mentioning is that with her outstanding professionalism, she successfully opened the door of the performance department of Beijing Film Academy as the #1 in professional courses. Not only does she have a solid academic background, but she also has accumulated rich acting experience. In this way, she has undoubtedly become a bright star in the entertainment industry. However, as time goes by, Yang Mi's acting skills do not seem to increase with it, but show a downward trend. Nowadays, her age has risen to a higher level, but in terms of acting skills, it is difficult to see significant progress. What is even more regrettable is that the agility and talent that he had back then have gradually disappeared. Looking into the reasons behind this, perhaps it is because in the past few years, Yang Mi has not focused on deepening her acting career and improving her acting skills, but has focused more on maintaining her own traffic through beauty marketing and creating topics with heat. Nowadays, Yang Mi has successfully transformed into a leader in the business field and is rich in wealth. Perhaps because of this, she rarely has enough energy and willingness to further polish her acting skills. As a boss, you should focus on making money rather than getting involved in show business. We might as well leave the stage opportunities to rising stars. Roles such as Yangsha dramas are indeed no longer suitable for Yang Mi, considering her age and condition. The filter in Fox Matchmaker is so strong that the facial features of the protagonists, especially Yang Mi, are almost blurred in the picture, and the delicate micro-expressions disappear without a trace. However, no matter how powerful the filter is, it can smooth out wrinkles, but it can't cover up the traces of fatigue and time in Yang Mi's eyes. Yang Mi's lips are slightly dry, and her lips are originally thin, and she purses her lips slyly from time to time when reading her lines, which makes her whole person's temperament reveal a faint melancholy. This habit of pursed lips from time to time is quite reminiscent of a new actor who is just starting out on the screen and is a little nervous due to nervousness. In addition, Yang Mi seems to habitually keep her neck tilted forward, and her back does not seem straight enough, which makes her overall lack of deportment and grace as a core member of the family. Compared with Yang Mi, the male lead Gong Jun's image in the hearts of the audience is slightly inferior, leaving a worse impression on people. First of all, what is shocking is that the male and female protagonists have no sense of camaraderie at all. Netizens mercilessly complained that they were just like an aunt and a nephew. And Yang Mi has become the target of ridicule, nicknamed the Fox Demon Old Matchmaker, which makes people laugh. However, Yang Mi's appearance has shown signs of age, and Gong Jun's condition has not improved much. Although Gong Jun is 6 years younger than Yang Mi, at the age of 32 this year, there is no trace of youthfulness in him. In the series, Gong Jun interprets Dongfang Yu. Although he is a human boy, his face does not have the pure aura of a young boy at all. Putting aside everything else, Gong Jun's teeth and mouth are really hard to ignore, they really steal the spotlight. When the lips are closed tightly, the mouth shows a full outline, as if the teeth are ready to move in the mouth, and there is an urge to break through the restraints and show off the edge at any time. Once you speak, especially when you show a bright smile, exposing those rows of white teeth that are too eye-catching really leaves an unsightly impression. Although Gong Jun's appearance is unique, it does not seem to fit well with the style of ancient puppet theater. Perhaps he should focus more on honing his acting skills and try to challenge realistic roles to show his diverse charm. However, he seemed to have difficulty passing the acting test. The image of a young man who is supposed to be as clear as water turned into a slippery one under his performance, making him look like a second-rate boy. In the first 2 episodes, the one who stands out among the protagonists is undoubtedly Tushin Rongrong, interpreted by Hu Liangxin. Her appearance and acting skills are both fresh and refined, natural and not artificial. In addition, it is worth mentioning that Qi Ji, played by Wen Zhengrong, although she only appeared briefly in the camera, her evil and domineering character was fully demonstrated. Indeed, the charm of costume idol dramas lies in the wonderful performances of those good-looking young actors. Hu Liangxin, who is only 24 years old, is in her prime. Her age perfectly matches the character setting of the ancient puppet show, making people feel more comfortable and happy after watching it. 02 If the filter is turned on too much, the picture will be blurry and the picture will look like a studio. The show seems to have adjusted the filter effect to the extreme in order to take care of the youthful image of the lead actor Yang Mi. In this way, although the traces of time on the actor's face are completely erased and no trace of wrinkles or spots is found, unfortunately, the vivid expressions and the emotional fluctuations contained in them are also lost. Under Yang Mi's interpretation, although Tu Shan Huang is a 1,000-year-old fox, his domineering power has not been revealed. Instead, he has a dull air, which is particularly obvious. That face always looks dull and lifeless, and the eyes reveal deep fatigue and emptiness. What's worse is that it is also dubbed with inappropriate dubbing, which makes the voice seem out of place and difficult to play. Full stop. Because the filter effect is too strong, the background of the picture appears extremely blurred, and the original details of flowers and plants are submerged in a chaotic color, giving people a cheap plastic texture, which greatly affects the overall look and feel. 03 The plot is boring and dragging, making people sleepy. It is a modified version of the original work and is criticized as being like a children's drama for young children. After browsing 2 episodes, I felt that the plot was lackluster and seemed particularly boring and bland. The plot was cliched and lacked any novelty and surprise. Many netizens have expressed doubts about the style of the show, thinking it is more like a children's show. Some viewers bluntly said that once the age exceeds 10 years old, this drama seems extremely boring, and it seems more suitable to be arranged in the summer season, especially for kindergarten children and primary school students to watch. Fans of the original work lamented that it would be great if the Great Black Fox Lady could erase all the magical changes in this show. Their love for anime is as deep as their disgust for this magical drama. As soon as Tushin Hong appeared, she loudly announced, "Tushin, I will protect you, do you understand?" Although the line seemed a little slippery and a little embarrassing, the domineering attitude of Tushin's family members was not revealed at all. Later, Tushin Hong asked her iconic understood rhetorical question several times, which made me laugh. I thought it would be more appropriate to change her name and call her sister Tushin Understand. 04 Yang Mi has released 3 works in a row, but it seems that there is no hope of her reputation turning around. As time goes by, the former 85 Flowers have also entered a more mature stage, and they have chosen to transform into reality-themed dramas to show different artistic charms. In this trend, Yang Mi is particularly determined. She bravely challenged herself and took on the challenging spy drama Harbin 1944, which was undoubtedly a severe test of her acting skills. As a result, as soon as Harbin 1944 was aired, Yang Mi's appearance and acting skills were criticized overwhelmingly. Many viewers who originally had a strong interest in spy dramas chose to abandon the drama just because the heroine was Yang Mi. In addition, the movie Nothing That Can't Be Solved by a Hot Pot starring Yang Mi performed poorly at the box office and even experienced the embarrassing situation of being withdrawn twice. On the stage of reality-themed film and television dramas, she seems to have difficulty controlling the complex and changeable acting requirements. So, should she return to the familiar realm of ancient puppet theater and find that comfort and freedom? However, the reputation of Fox Fairy Matchmaker, Red Moon plummeted after its premiere, which seemed to indicate that Yang Mi's strategy of returning to her former strengths has failed. Neither her age nor her acting skills can show her former style. Yang Mi has failed to stand out in the three major fields of spy dramas, suspense comedy movies, and ancient puppet dramas. It seems that there is no hope for her acting reputation to turn around.